Think you saw everything from Manchester United's last season? Think again. What if I told you the true magic wasn't just in the goals, but in the unseen tactical masterclasses, the unspoken communication, and the raw emotions behind every single pass and tackle? Forget the highlight reels. Forget the endless goal compilation and grit. The heart of United's season beat in midfield. Casemiro, quietly, relentlessly, dictated tempo through recoveries and destruction. His tackles didn't just stop attacks, they launched them. Alongside him, Bruno Fernandes played conductor and disruptor, pulling defenders out of shape with invisible runs, threading impossible passes into dangerous zones. And then, the Academy's fresh blood. Alejandro Garnacho and Mainoo stepping into battles with fearless energy. They weren't just filling gaps, they were carving their place in United's identity. Midfield wasn't glamorous, but it was the engine that powered everything. And without it, the story of United's season wouldn't exist. Chapter 3, Defensive Foundations, Unsung Heroes. Great defenses don't always get remembered, but they define eras. Onana arrived to criticism, but his saves kept United alive. From reflex stops at point-blank range to calm distribution under suffocating pressure, he brought stability when chaos loomed. In front of him, Varane and Martinez were warriors. Blocks, clearances, leadership, moments that don't make highlight reels, but keep dreams alive. And then, the fullbacks. Dalot chasing down counters. Malaysia's last-ditch sprints. These aren't glamorous clips, but they're season-saving. These were United's defensive foundations. A wall built on grit, sacrifice, and unity. Chapter 4, The Emotional Pulse. Passion, pressure, and unity. Football isn't just tactical. It's emotional. And at Old Trafford, that heartbeat was undeniable. Watch Rashford scream after a crunching tackle. Casemiro's clenched fists after a block. The fire in Bruno's eyes after a miss, demanding more from his teammates. On the sidelines, Ten Hag lived every second, gesturing, shouting, pushing his players beyond their limits. And the fans, every roar, every groan, every eruption of joy carried the team through. This wasn't just a season of football. It was a season of passion, pressure, and unbreakable unity. Chapter 5, Building Blocks for the Future, Glimpses of Greatness. Sometimes, the most important moments aren't goals. They're glimpses of what's coming. A fearless dribble from Garnacho that lit up the stadium, even if it didn't end in a shot. A composed touch from Mainoo in midfield, hinting at maturity beyond his years. Skill moves, flicks, and sequences that didn't show up on scoreboards, but revealed the DNA of United's future. These flashes matter. They show where the team is going. And as United's younger generation grows, these moments, these tiny, often overlooked contributions, are building blocks for a new identity. The future is already here. You just need to look beyond the net. In conclusion, so what was Manchester United's real season? It wasn't just Rashford's goals. It wasn't only Bruno's assists. It was in Casemiro's recoveries, in Onana's saves, in the fullbacks sprinting back. It was in the invisible threads, the unseen battles, that held this team together. This was a season of hidden brilliance. A season where tactics met passion, where grit shaped greatness, and where unity defined destiny. The highlight reels will fade, but these moments, the ones no one talks about, are what will shape Manchester United's future. And that is the real story of their unforgettable journey.